I always feel like that girl when I finish doing my own braids. In this video, I show you how to blend two colors without actually having to spend time blending the hair, how to feed in braiding hair, and how to get your braids long and even. So I use Expression pre-stretched braiding hair. I'm using the color 8 and the color 30. This is what they look like side by side. These two colors together will give a nice gingery brown color. I don't actually spend time blending the hair together because ain't nobody got time for that. So instead, as I add braiding hair, I add some color 30 and add some color 8 to each braid. Here you can see how I lay out the hair and the size of each piece of hair I add. So I have 9 sections of braiding hair in each braid, but I split that 9 into 3 sections of 3. So in each section of 3, I have 2 color 30s and 1 color 8 piece of hair. So let's get into how I actually braid that into my hair. Before braiding, I use the Rooker Hold Me Down Edge Gel to the root. Do not use loads of this, as a little goes a long way, and if you use too much, it will flake. Then I split the section into 3 and start to braid. Before I add any braiding hair, I braid my natural hair 4 times. This is where the knotless braid gets its name because it doesn't have the little knot of braiding hair right at the root. Instead, the first part of the braid is coming right from the root with your natural hair. Once I have braided my natural hair 4 times, I then add a section of braiding hair. I join the braiding hair to the middle section and then one of the outer sections of hair like this, and then I braid 4 times. Then I grab the next piece of hair and do the exact same thing. So I attach the braiding hair to the middle section and one outer section, and then braid 4 times. Then I add the final piece of hair from that section of 3. Once the first section of 3 is braided into my hair, I continue to braid without adding hair until I reach near the end of my real hair. This is where I then start to add more braiding hair. So same as before, I add a section of hair by attaching it to the middle section and one outer section and braid 4 times. Then I add another piece, braid 4 times, and another piece. Then the second section of 3 has been added in. Then I braid without adding hair until I can feel the hair starting to thin out, and it's at this point that I add the last section of 3 pieces of hair. So add the hair, braid 4 times, add the hair, braid 4 times, add the hair, braid 4 times. Then I braid all the way to the end of the braid. Okay, let me give you a closer view of me doing the exact same thing on the other side. This time I'm not going to talk through it, just really take the time to watch and see exactly what I'm doing. And that's it. When you're all done, dip the braids in hot water and then you have finished your DIY medium size, long length knotless braids at home. If you found this helpful, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload videos like this every single week, and make sure you hit that like button. In the previous video, I did show how I part my own hair for knotless braids like this. So if you are interested in how to learn about that, then definitely check out my previous video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.